Hello class, and sorry about the abrupt ending in the previous episode, but now we're going to teleport to Arthur's house and get on with the game. Anyway, so now Sue is finally getting on that chat with Kazuma. So apparently, yeah, she's worried too. So they both escaped from something apparently. Yep. Sakamoto's their last name, and they are brother and sister apparently. Which is kind of weird because she's a Mimiga and he's a human, obviously. So that's interesting. Anyway, so he's in a shelter-looking sort of room, and the code we need to get there is Bushlands. So apparently their mom isn't with them, and he's wondering about the flying dragon eggs. Apparently there's one that's almost ready, but it's locked up with a password that she needs him to figure out. So she's searching for something for him. So let's find, so he's in the Bushland structure D, and she's ready to go help him. So bring some food, and then Sue logs off. It's kind of funny. And there's King. How'd he get in without a key? Oh well. So apparently, they're really mad that somebody took Toroko, apparently. So they're taking Sue and holding her until the doctor shows up, apparently. So Sue is returned. We locked her up in a cage at the top of the village. So when the doctor's game comes, they'll give them Sue. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and save our game, and then we'll go talk to Sue, see what she wants. Because she obviously got something for us to do, because everybody's telling us to go there, right? Okay, so King is really mad at her apparently. So, yeah. So he's, in case you're wondering if King's gonna turn out to be a bad guy, don't worry, he's not. King's just a little overprotective of Toroko and people in his village. He is the #1 after all, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the save point. We don't really need to refill all that from missiles at all, so let's just go ahead and save. And head up here. Talk to Sue. Oh, you've been caught. Thank you, Mrs. Obvious. Okay. So, we can go rescue Kazuma. Did you really expect anything else to happen? Really? Honestly? Anyway. So, yeah. Let's head down back to Arthur's house, and then from there we can teleport up. Teleport onto the Bushlands and rescue Kazuma. Okay. Let's do the save point thing. Then head back down and do the teleporter thing. To the Bushlands! Away! So through here, and out here. This is one of my favorite music tracks in the game, personally. Except for the title theme, because the title theme is amazing. Anyway. It's up through here, and here's another Cthulhu dude person. So we're slowed from the surface, and apparently the war's already ended, though. So we worry the big blue critters that will try to crush us. So that's all he really has to say. No secrets from this guy, really. His name is Santa. Hi, Santa. Went to get some water and was attacked by monsters, so he ran back home and he dropped his key. So he can't get into his own house. We're wondering about that vine wall there. The creatures here can't get past that. So yeah. Don't worry, there is a better way. And we got hit, so we need to refill our life. So there's the big ones. They're pretty powerful, but they can't get past that vine wall either. So now back at max level. And we're losing level again. Need to stop getting hit by these guys. There we go. So there's Santa's key. So let's head back and grab what he has for us, because he has a present, of course. Because every NPC who has you do a quest has a present. That's just how it works. So back here. And back this way. Not sure if jumping actually makes you go any faster, probably doesn't. It's the key to his house. Let's give him his key. And please come over. He has something nice for us. Ooh, I wonder what this could be. So there's a life refill and a save point. So you can see that those spikes over there are instant death. So I'm not going to step in them because that would just waste time. Here's a bed. You can sleep in that if you want to. So nothing special. Just refill our life again. Let's go ahead and talk to Santa. And he wants to give us the fireball weapon. It's actually really awesome. So, yeah. We'll need to go through the fireplace in Choco's house, apparently. There is something here, and there's some charcoal too, so we'll get that later, of course. We have the fireball. I'll show you guys how that works. So it's pretty situational. It rolls down hills pretty effectively, but it's especially good against these guys. So, yeah, this is basically the best place to use it because it doesn't shoot up very well, and many enemies in the later parts of the game are based on being up. But we will be getting better guns later. This is mostly just the gun for the area, pretty much. So yeah, it is pretty nice against a great many ground-based areas. You can see it does a lot more damage now, and you can shoot a few more. But it doesn't go up very far, as I just showed. So it's mostly just for hitting enemies on the ground. Not those bats. Not the bats. Definitely not the bats. It's like they're immune to this or something. So yeah, just go ahead and make sure you stay at the highest level you can. That's how weapons work in this game. And as you can see, the Polar Star is useful against the bats. So that's what we really need, because nothing else is really good against them. And there's actually a neat little bit here. The fireball can't even break the blocks there. So we're going to do some parkour now. See, there's some parkour map pretty much. Up to here, down here, and up here, and we get another life capsule. So yeah, we get one of those. Our max life is increased by 5, quite a bonus there. And over here, that ground above the spike trap actually doesn't exist. It's just there to make you think it does. As you can see, the experience points fell down into it. So anyway, here we are, almost to Chaco's house, just a little bit farther. So in through here, and in through here, and here's Chaco. So let's go ahead and head to the save point really quick, and then talk to Chaco. So we have a weapon apparently. Apparently we are a traveler, yes. Yes, it is dangerous. We hurt people with it. So we see a hole in the other side of the billowing flames, but you can't get past the fire. Go to my fireplace? Apparently, yes. So we're gonna need some jellyfish juice. The big jelly has it. And if you're wondering where the big jelly is, he spawns after you try to go through Chaco's fireplace. Little tidbit here is we actually got an item from that. Chaco's lipstick. It's a neat little thing. It has no use really, but it's interesting, I guess. Yeah, let's save again, because we're stupid dumb. Anyway, just make sure we save, and then head back out, where we can fight the jellies now. As you can see, there's jellyfish. Except they float. It's kind of weird. We actually managed to kill some of those guys with our fireball. That's interesting. Anyway, but the best weapon is, as usual, the Polar Star. It's the most versatile. It shoots in all 4 directions. It's good for getting rid of flying enemies, especially. So yeah, just try to survive. Anyway, yeah, it's not really much to talk about here, but you see, there's jellyfish. Because there's jellyfish. Anyway, so they do fly up that way, especially if you walk back a bit. The big jellies have this special weakness where you just stand on top there and they don't really do anything. Must be a glitch or something, but I don't really see anything else. But anyway, there's 2 health pickups that we don't need because we haven't lost any health recently. Dead, dead, dead. We're completely missing that one. And dead. There's a lot of bats and a lot of jellyfish. So the jellyfish don't really do much, but they do drop loot, so make sure you get them all. So this game is not really RPG styled, although you do get levels. So the term loot really just means pickups to increase your health and ammo and stuff. Anyway, up on this side. As you can see, there's the big jelly on the ceiling. You can only attack him when he's dark like that. So pretty much every other shot just hits him. So there he drops the treasure chest with the jellyfish juice. So there we go. So he has jellyfish juice now. So you may remember the item behind the fireplace in the assembly hall over at Amiga Village. We're actually going to go grab that, because it is a lot better than I thought it was. It's actually a gun. It's actually a whole separate weapon we can use. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, up through here, save our game, get down here, and up here. So let's head to the assembly hall, because we actually can't go up except through this way, which is kind of annoying, but it works. Anyway, don't need to save. Down this way. Let's go ahead and use our jellyfish juice on this fire. Yes, we do want to use the jellyfish juice. Something buried within the ashes, the bubble line. It's a pretty nice gun, but not level 1, of course. As you can see, it just shoots 1 bullet. But it's really not that good. It even has an ammo count, which means you just can't spam it as much. That's a little annoying. But trust me, it gets better. It gets way better. As it is now, you can do like a sort of like a flyby run or something with the bullets, but as I said earlier, it gets way better. So make sure we save our game, and then head back to the Bushlands. Bubbles. 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 Anyway, in through here. And here we are back at the Bushlands. So we're gonna be doing the experience level up trick with the bubble line, just to be sure. Anyway, Bubbles. Almost leveled up already. And we've leveled up. As you can see now, it has a machine gun style. So I just grab these. You can see now it shoots like a machine gun, which is quite nice, and that's what the ammo counts for. But the next level, it gets even better. Trust me. So yeah. And we ran out of ammo, so we're going to have to wait for it to recharge. So let's go ahead and grab the jellyfish juice again, because we haven't actually gone through Chaco's fireplace yet. Apparently. See, it's a really spam weapon, but right now it's even more spammy. As you can see, it creates a shield around you of bubbles that shoot out, and you can just release the shoot button to have them all shoot out at once, dealing much more damage than if you just let them collide with enemies. So basically, it's just a shotgun. It is the shotgun weapon. Me personally, I actually like version 2 better, but this version is actually quite nice because it does way lots of damage. And there is actually a separate gun for version 2, the machine gun. It is one of my favorites, but there is a way better gun you can get later. Anyway, and through here, kill these guys, and yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. It's actually one of the most effective weapons in this area, so you can use it to take out a lot of weak enemies in one good hit. It's one of my personal favorites because I didn't actually discover it until like my second playthrough, or actually right before the end of my first one, actually, I think. So yeah, set it through here and make sure we save our game, and then head to the fireplace. First, yeah. I only carry 1 jar at a time though, but we can get it over and over again from the jellies. So that makes it sort of a one-use thing. It's really the only source of annoyance in this game, because you have to use it 3 times to get all the stuff. There's this part later where you have to make a bomb, and it's one of the ingredients is, wait for it, jellyfish juice. So the shield also of bubbles actually works as a bullet repellent as well. That's pretty nice. I'm wondering where those red things are coming from. That would actually be the statue guy, which I killed already. You can see the black guy over there in the right there. That is the dead version. Basically, when you hit them, they shoot a bullet in the direction that they are facing, and only that direction. So as you can see, there's a few more of them there. They only shoot a bullet in the direction that they're facing, and only in the exact orientation. So they're really only annoying if you're exactly where they're going to shoot. Basically, the trick is to shoot them from behind. Anyway, in through here, and over this way and over this way. There's a frog. I don't like frogs. Anyway, in through here, to this door, and here's a save point. Basically, it's just a life and missiles and a save point, and then it's just a room. That's pretty much it. It's just a room. Anyway, up through here and up through here. There's a few more, but yeah. Anyway, over this way. It's one of my favorite weapons. Yeah. Anyway, jump and jump, and here we have a missile expansion, so we can carry 5 more total missiles. Quite nice. And you might be wondering what's in that room there. I'll let you guys discover for yourself, because I actually missed it on this run because I was being stupid. The door won't open, and there's someone at this crack. We need to get out of here. Let's go ahead and help him. So please take the rusty key, and it's left in the room. So go ahead and use it if we can. I think you're supposed to try and use it on the door first, but I didn't because I was being stupid. So yeah, basically just get these guys from behind where they are. Just try to dodge out of the way of their bullets, or shockwaves, or whatever those are. Anyway, yeah, just shoot from behind and you'll be safe. Anyway, I might wonder what the skull is. Anyway, there's a life capsule up there, but this is a very specific room. What you have to do is you have to shoot the block below this guy, let him fall, jump up on him, and jump up over here, kill that one, grab the 5 shard if you want to, but we don't really have anything to level up anyway. And up through here is the life capsule. So there we have that. So that's 5 more health. It's quite a bit. We're now at 26. So we're definitely getting somewhere. Anyway, and all the enemies respawn, of course. Anyway. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. So now we're back at max, and let's just kill off these guys pretty much. So now that we have the rusty key, let's go ahead and it's a bike, in case you're wondering what that is. It'll be more important later, of course, as with most things, especially in this game. Anyway, 1 good whack should be enough. I like shotguns. Who doesn't? Anyway, over this way, and over this way, and over this way again. And here's a secret little room, which is actually essential to progress. Don't really like that all that much, where there's little secrets that are essential to progress. But I guess it's my job to show you guys. Even though you would figure it out later, I'm saving you guys a bit of backtracking by making this video, pretty much. And I'm also showcasing one of my favorite games of all time. Well, one of them. Dark Souls definitely takes that hit. Anyway, go ahead and life and missiles will be filled, and just go ahead and save. And over this way, down here, through here, and this is where the rusty key works. You're supposed to use it on the door to the shelter first. You're supposed to definitely do that first, because I actually had to do a bit of backtracking myself. Let's turn the power back on, and that activates the robot, of course. Guess what? Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Terminate immediately. And then, it's the Balrog. Yep, she wasn't Sue. Because the doctor was extremely upset, and Misery received quite the beatdown, apparently. Hey, well, the master can't be disobeyed, apparently, so this time he's here to break us for real. I'm not quite sure what that means. And he has flying arms, of flying arms power. Well, they actually do flap in like real time, but that frame rate on the recorder isn't showing that. Anyway. Yeah, shoot him enough, and he'll be fine. Let's use fireballs, because he's on the ground for a lot of this. Yeah. He does love his energy projectiles, apparently. So he's definitely much harder in this bit. Anyway, now that he's dead, apparently he's wondering what we are, because we're just that awesome. Anyway, we defeated the Balrog again. Don't worry, we'll be seeing him again. We'll be seeing him again later. The head's been crushed in, and his body's jammed into the floor. Let's go and pull it back out. Don't worry, it's a friendly. We are a good person, and on top of that, so strong. So, we'd like to do something, but to express his gratitude, but he's only capable of making bombs. Interesting. So, he's supposed to tell you what you need to make a bomb, but we haven't tried to rest a key on the door yet, unfortunately. So as you can see, the fans are back online, and this gives us access to other areas that we couldn't access before. Another little tidbit that you don't learn until later, you just hold down the A button while you're being propelled and you go up a little bit higher. Basically, the fans are just a jump assist, if you use that. The most effective way to kill these guys is to use the fireball, because it allows you to shoot from different angles. Seem to be rusted. What do you mean it's not the right key for the door? Well, that's upsetting. So, no key, we need to break it down. There has to be a better way. So let's go back to the robot and see what he can do. Only capable of making bombs, huh? Maybe that would be the best way to do that. It's kind of convenient that there was a robot that was powered down that was only capable of making bombs, but, well, I guess that's the main point behind storylines in video games, is that it was convenient at the time. Anyway. So, you want to open the rusty door. So someone is trapped inside. You definitely are a good person. He understands. Let's make a bomb. So we'll demolish the door, apparently. So we need charcoal, jellyfish juice, of course, and gum base. So let's go ahead and do that. So gum base is going to be the hardest of those three items, but let's go ahead and grab the jellyfish juice and the charcoal first. Don't fall in the pit. The pit is evil. So much experience. Anyway, let's head down this way. Make sure you kill all the bats, because if you go below them, they'll attack you, as you've probably noticed. Anyway, so as you can see, the fan's back on, so we don't need to go through the fireplace anymore, which is really nice. Anyway, fireball charge. I actually succeeded without getting hit. That's kind of impressive. So guess what we need the charcoal? Guess what we need to get the charcoal, guys? You guessed it. We need jellyfish juice to get the charcoal. This is gonna get stupid annoying. Anyway. So many enemies, so little time. Yeah, it really takes quick thinking to be able to play a game like this, which is why I like it so much. Anyway. Let's go ahead and grab that health pick up there, and now we're back at full. Kill the jelly! Kill the jelly! So I remember wondering why I'm not using the bubble line as much, because I've completely forgotten about it, actually. I didn't get the bubble line on my first time through here, because I didn't know about it. I actually use walkthroughs myself, which is why I'm making them. And, so yeah. Even I'm not sure if I've discovered all the secrets, but with the walkthroughs that are there, I'm sure I have. There's one more thing I need to test, but, well, pretty much all the sources say it's just a joke. Anyway. Through here. Talk to him. If it's the chocolate from the fireplace, then go ahead and take it. So use the jellyfish juice again. And we can grab more jellyfish juice on the way back because the big jelly respawned. So now the charcoal, we're about to get the jellyfish juice. And then we can grab the gum base after a pretty long boss fight. One of my least favorites, actually. But anyway, we'll talk to you about that later when we get there, of course. Anyway, down here, let's kill all the jellyfish. Kill the jellyfish! Even though we're pretty much full everything, we don't really need any of it, but, well, we are going to be fighting the big jelly, actually, to get the juice again. And I forgot about the bubble line, and I remembered about the bubble line, so let's go ahead and use that, because I am awesome with the bubble line. Well, everybody's awesome with the bubble line. It's pretty awesome for what stage you are in the game. But trust me, it gets better. There is more, way better weapons later. Anyway, through here, through here. That's 24 damage with one shot. Now we're doing in the 20s. So, anyway. More jellyfish juice. So much jellyfish juice. Why can we only carry one at a time? Oh well. I guess it makes sense. You couldn't just stack items in the inventory. It's a mechanic you have to live with, I guess. Anyway, up through here, and up through here, and down this way. Let's just use the fan instead of actually going through the fireplace this time. Just hold on the A button and you'll be catapulted. Don't land on the spikes or else you'll die. Anyway, through this way. Kill all the bats. Kill the bats. Kill them. And we got hit, but we didn't fall in the spike pit, so we're good. This fan leads right up to this. That's pretty nice. So we can go ahead and use the save point. Life first, as usual. And up through here. Kill the frogs. Anyway, up through here. Once we can get there. So the gun base is really the boss fight of this area, pretty much. It's one of the last things you'll be doing. So you see that shelter up above. Use a bomb? I guess it's a possibility. So for the materials, you just say gun base. Yes, he's gonna hand us a key. So we can go ahead and use that. So we actually need to talk to him to get the key. So, yeah. I'll show you guys how to get to the shelter up above there later. You could probably just use that fan there, but there are better ways. Actually, there is just one way, I think. Maybe 2 or 3, but probably just two. Anyway, if you go into the shelter, there's a unique little mini boss fight with another enraged Amiga like Igor, except this guy is more of a dexterity-oriented kind of guy. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's go talk to the Cthulhu guy here. Hold on the jump button, you'll go even higher. So, yeah. So anyway, there's a unique little mini-boss fight. There's probably some sort of a loot, like a missile expansion or something, but I really don't remember it. I'll probably just stop by later. Anyway, just on the jump button and you'll be great. So you don't have to go up there. That's what I was thinking at the time. That jump has to be perfectly timed, otherwise you'll miss it. Anyway, we don't actually have to go, but there's some health and missile pickups to the side there if you missed them, and it's also the way to the unique little mini boss fight. Alright, we got the gun base, and there's Misery again. And guess who goes with Misery? The Balrog. So wait a moment. So she didn't notice at the time, but now she realizes that we're the soldier from the surface. And there's the Balrog. He's looking kind of green this time. I'm not sure why. Anyway. Oh, it's interesting. She's making him flashy. And it's the Balfrog! Is that like the pet name? As you can see, he can't be hurt right now. He can only be hurt when his mouth is open. Whenever he jumps, the little mini frog spawns. And he does shoot little projectiles at you. So you need to be able to destroy. You need to make sure you destroy those. And basically just hit him when his mouth is open with like either the fireball or the bubble line or something similar. So always jump over him at the apex of your jump so you don't die or get hit or anything like that. As you can see, we're doing some pretty good damage to him, but there are ways to do more. Anyway, over this way. Let's kill the Balrog, or the Balfrog, or whatever he is this time. And whenever he does a big jump like that, a whole bunch of little frogs spawn, but it's easily taken care of with just a fireball. It's probably one of the best weapons for this area. Bubble line will be much better later, of course. Anyway, let's kill him good. Because here we're getting below half now. And I didn't speed up this boss fight because, well, yeah. Anyway, since the way it's filming Cave Story makes it so that I won't really be able to know how much time I'm spending, I'll just do one area of video and save it. And because most areas really aren't that long, and besides, you could watch a bigger video, couldn't you? Use the bubble line. A lot more damage and it destroys all projectiles. Yeah, and he did a jump. Anyway. So, there we go. Let's jump up here. Kill the little froggies. Big attack, big attack, big attack. And we're, well, next time I guess. He is definitely running out of health, but we're going to need to wait until we find him next time to get him. Use the missile launcher, but first the fireball. Fireball. There we go. Defeated the Balfrog. You'll be able to see a bit more flashy if the frame rate wasn't kind of low on the screen recorder. Don't need to worry about it too much, but well, if you want to see better graphics, just get the game yourself. The original version is actually completely free online, but I'm playing the Cave Story Plus version on the PC, so just so you guys know. Anyway, over this way. And if you want to do the mini boss fight, it's up there. So I didn't show it this time because I was being stupid and completely forgot about it. Anyway, there. So down there, and make sure you get rid of these guys. And up through here. And yeah, Fireball is the best weapon against these guys. Yada yada yada. We could have slowed this bit down, sped this bit up a bit. So let's go make the bomb because we have the gun base now. So that was the Balrog was one of the hardest bosses I have actually ever fought in this game because well, not really, but it was hard for me when I was a first-time player. That's for sure. And since you guys are probably first-time players because you're getting a walkthrough, or maybe at least second-time players, you should know. You should come prepared for that fight. Anyway. Through here, let's go ahead and make us a bomb. I'm going to talk to him. Charcoal, jellyfish juice, and the gun base. I'll commence making the bomb immediately. So here we go. It is complete! The bomb! Yay! It's kind of like a grenade. But anyway, I'll go blow up the door. Anyway, up through here. Make sure you kill these guys before they kill you. Anyway. It's especially useful to get the fan when you're fighting these guys, to be on the fan, because that way you're above where they're shooting. Anyway, the bomb has been set. There's Kazuma, and he is who we were rescuing, in case you hadn't figured it out by now. So there we So here we go. So his name is Kazuma Sakamoto. In case you're wondering why there's all these Japanese names, this the person who made this game was Japanese. I don't know his name, but he was Japanese. So we know Sue. So yeah. So let's go. And the teleporter is going again. Here's this guy, Professor Booster. So that's interesting. He's the good doctor in essence. He's not the bad guy. Don't worry about it. So this boy will get us here. So he knows something about us that we don't, apparently. So, he's obviously keeping something to himself. Will the red flowers work on Sue as well, just like the others? Well, you'll see what this all means in a bit. So apparently the doctor is like the head of a war or something. And he's gonna start it up again, and we're the only ones that can stop him, apparently. Don't worry, we'll learn what's all going on once we get there. Magic save point. Ooh. I actually died twice walking back just by falling randomly into spike traps, so I edited those out. So does that thing work? It should. Anyway. Yeah, so let's get on it. And don't I get a ride? I want to go on the bike. Come on, I don't want to backtrack all that way again. Oh well. Anyway. And through here. And since the save point's right there, we don't need to worry about life or missiles. Anyway, life and missiles be filled, saved, open the door, and head back out. Up, and we can get going. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. I like my bubbles. Anyway, lots of dead people, lots of dead bats. Anyway, there's really not much to talk about when you're going back through an area that you've already completed. I should probably edit these bits out more often. Anyway, there's no save point in there, so there's no point going back. Anyway, kill the bats, use the fireball, because the fireball's awesome. Overpowered, 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 overpowered. Anyway, yeah, not much to say here, I guess. Just kill all the jellies. And just so we can, in case you might need it later, we're going to grab the jellyfish juice again, because we're here, and I don't want to go back in case we do need it later for some reason. We probably won't, but it's nice to be safe. Anyway, kill the jellies with the bubbles. The bubbles are the most effective weapon in this game. Nah, not really. That would be the Polar Star. Anyway. So as you can probably imagine, the Polar Star does become outdated in later games, so you have 3 options to trade it out with, but we'll talk about this more later when we get there. I'm not sure why I said that, but anyway, up through here and let's kill the big jelly again. Not really much to say because he's actually pretty easy with the bubbles. 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 And he's dead. 2 shots, he's dead. Anyway, jellyfish juice. So yeah, pretty nice. So yeah, let's just head back through here. As you can see, we're almost done. Don't worry, they're still alive. They're just fine, actually. So let's go ahead and head to the save point. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. So we'll see you guys in the next episode, where we learn what's actually going on, who we are, and what is happening in this world. Class dismissed.